That was the moment that I wanted to use Bitcoin. And I saw Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your host Trillionaire, and today we are covering the top 5 gas guzzlers on Ethereum's blockchain. Before we go into that, though, I want to say thank you very much to the winner of last week's cryptocurrency giveaway contest. Top 5 gas guzzlers on Ethereum's blockchain are: number 1, we have BeautyChain. What is BeautyChain? Well, if you go ahead and you do a little search on coinmarketcap.com, there is no results for BeautyChain. Even on Etherscan, we have reputation unknown. All right, little interesting to say the least. There's no results on BeautyChain, but you know what? That is the world we live in. I'm sure we'll be finding out about it pretty soon. I'm pretty curious. Maybe we'll have a little to be continued on that. What is BeautyChain? If you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, post it in the comments below. We all want to know. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, BeautyChain. The number 2 contract, all right, out there doing the most transactions is IDEX with 6.7%. We'll go ahead and round that to 7. All right, IDEX is doing numbers right now. In fact, they have about $20 million market cap. Not bad at all for IDEX. Here's what their little platform looks like. It's a decentralized exchange, but also a centralized exchange. It's a hybrid of sorts. My favorite thing about IDEX, they're not sitting here asking you for all of this information when you're getting on. All they want to know from you is, what's your MetaMask account? Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Before I move on from that, I do want to point out how much these boys have in their wallet at one time. $27 million. All right, $27 million. And that's just their Ethereum value. They have $33 million inside as far as tokens go. 33 million. That's doing very well for themselves. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, over the last 24 hours, they've had $19.8 million move through. That's IDEX. Very good exchange, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up after that, we do have EtherDelta, and they have about $20 million in Ethereum on their account, and apparently they have $1 billion in token balances. And if so, that is the largest wallet I have seen thus far. Good Lord. Anyways, what is EtherDelta doing per day? Looks like a mere 3.4 million. If we go back to that gas guzzlers page, as far as percentage goes, they have about a third of the percentage, and they're doing far less than that, about a tenth of the amount in transaction value. So it looks like the transactions are larger overall on IDEX. Anyways, combined, these two decentralized exchanges, these DEXs, have about 7, 8, 9% of the entire Ethereum blockchain's transaction total, you know, over the last 24 hours or so. So they're doing numbers. They're doing very well for themselves. Moving on from IDEX and EtherDelta, okay, which is also known as Fork Delta. Oh, and by the way, here's Fork Delta, ladies and gentlemen. I clicked load on this a while ago, and this thing is still loading. So this is why I don't use Fork Delta myself, and probably why they've lost market share over time, because IDEX didn't come out that long ago, and they're already doing numbers. So IDEX, moving on from that, we have our next one, EOS. This is the EOS token contract, and if we have another look over here, it looks like they're doing 2% of total transaction numbers. All right, EOS is worth about 14.6 billion, if I'm not mistaken. They're like number 5 or number 6 on the coinmarketcap.com right now. Yep, number 5.
You're completely sure of the math. Look at him. That's my quant.
Your what?
My quantitative. My math specialist. Look at him. You notice anything different about him? Look at his face.
That's pretty racist.
Look at his eyes. I'll give you a hint. His name's Yang. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Yeah, I'm sure of the math. Actually, my name's
Trillionaire.
And
moving up there, already down 20% on the day, though. That is high double digits, ladies and gentlemen. At least high teens, anyways. This has been your host, Trillionaire. I want to thank y'all for coming out. And we do have another contest this Sunday where we'll be giving away more small cap cryptocurrency. I want to give a shout out to all the hodlers out there for SafeX. You boys, I know, have been putting in work, having a lot of faith in your product. I see what the team is doing out there. They got their office with, 8 or 10 devs or so in there doing work every single day. I can't wait until I see them on more exchanges so that it is easier to pick up, because I know that there's people out there fiending to pick up more of that SafeX. All right, shout out to Payfair opening up their new mainnet. I hope all goes well with that. Looking to buy back into them very soon. Shout out to Horse. I know you guys are doing work. I've been reading your articles out there. Horse has been going crazy with the amount of information and the amount of user feedback that they've been taking in, saying that they're adding in more hourly races and shortening the betting time, and that they've had over 200 Ethereum so far risked on the Horse platform. Okay, we're talking about lots and lots of money passing through here, and there's going to be more. Okay, developers are hard at work. Hodlers, stay hodling if you want to. If not, sell your tokens so the rest of us can buy in. All right, Payfair's got masternodes, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you looking for passive income, this video is running real long. Trillionaire about to cut it right here, and I'll be right back in at you tomorrow with more opportunities with these small caps, potentially a passive income episode. I've been seeing a lot of stuff out there, and I'll get you some more in-depth details on these passive income opportunities, especially as they're related to small caps and ICOs. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
The Academy congratulates
Trillionaire.
and accepts this award on his behalf.